G'day everyone, Average Alexis here, hoping you're having a good one. And today we're going to be doing a very easy updo tutorial. I haven't done a hair tutorial for a while and I am making this up on the fly, so this is going to be interesting. Now, my hair, I washed it I think maybe 3 days ago now, so this has just been brushed through, nothing spectacular done to it. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use my L'Oreal Paris LV something Extraordinary Clay Dry Shampoo, just because my roots are a bit funny at the moment. But yeah, I'm just going to put some of that in. Now, I'm one of those people who's not too fussed on following the directions of dry shampoo, that's for sure. So I just do this because I don't particularly feel like putting hairspray in my hair to hold this style together. So I'm doing this because for me, dry shampoo gives my hair just that little bit of extra hold. I need to put some there. And it doesn't, it's easy enough to brush out, but while still being able to hold your hair the way you want it to. So I've got a rough part on the side of my head. I prefer to do side parts over middle parts personally, just because I feel like middle parts look a little bit odd on me. But if you want to do a center part, it's not going to change what you're doing at all for this hairstyle. So what I'm going to do is loosely split my hair just past my ears. And then I'm going to take my hair tie from my wrist and I'm going to loosely tie this up. And there you have it. I'm joking. Gosh. I'm pretty sure this was a fashion statement at some point, people walking around with their hair like this, but that's not what we're going for. Okay, so with these pieces of hair, I was originally going to braid them, but I am atrocious at braiding. I might leave that bit out, just depends. So instead, I'm going to twist them, because twisting is a lot easier for me personally. But I'm going to take a piece of hair roughly towards one side of the part, and then I'm going to take another piece of hair, and I'm going to twist it around. Now this is similar to a braid in the way that you're taking pieces of hair and adding them to the twist. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be neat. Nobody really goes for neat hair these days, except for me when I'm feeling OCD with my hair. But that is not today, apparently. So I'm just gonna loosely, I'm gonna say that word a lot because I don't know how else to describe things. I'm gonna loosely pin that into the rest of my hair, and I'm gonna do the same on the opposite side. Once you've done that, pin that one in place as well. So you've got the makings of a little bit of a cute little updo going on here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ponytail out. The disadvantages that I have when doing my hair is I can't ever tell what the back of it looks like until someone tells me what it looks like. I quite often get a lot of people say that it looks pretty and all that sort of thing, and I will jokingly say to them, oh well, that's good because I can't see it. And I'm being entirely serious. So what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of pushing up the back of my hair, which never ever cooperates for me. So I'm going to go one step further and take a section of hair at the back. I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to just really loosely tease the back of that just to give it a little bit of volume. You can tell that I'm a professional, right guys? Alright, so use that and kind of pull your fingers through your hair to get it to sit the way you want it to. This is probably not going to sit the way that I want it to, but that wouldn't surprise me. That's what my hair does all the time. Doesn't do exactly what I want it to do. And I'm just going to pin that in place with my closed bobby pin. I'll go back and neaten it up in a minute. Take another closed bobby pin and get the other side. Again, I don't know how the back of this is going to look. I hope it looks okay. Alright, so I'm taking the bobby pins out of the twists because now the twists are going to be incorporated into the hairstyle before we finish tying it up. To me, having twists in a hairdo just adds that tiny little bit of elegance, I guess you could say. Now, what I might do is I might just twist that one around one more time because I'm not entirely happy with it. And this is the point where I take my open bobby pins and push them in to hold them and to hold the twists in place. So very loosely being held in. Because I don't quite like the way that bit of that twist is sitting, I'm just going to take a closed bobby pin and hook it through the piece of hair up here and push it down into the twist so that it kind of brings it up a little bit more. But again, I'm really hoping you guys can see this properly. I think my camera has moved. I'm just going to fix that a bit. I hope that fixed it a little bit. It was looking a little bit odd. Okay, so now we've got all this extra hair at the back. The advantages of me having thick hair, some people who don't have thick hair will find that they haven't really got much hair left after doing all of this. But I'm just gonna shift this around to get the shape that I want. I'm probably gonna pin this up as well like I did the other side. Hook it through, and then push it down. That's a bit better. Alright, so all this excess hair I'm going to take, and I was going to use my hair donut to put it up, but I think now I'm just gonna kind of twist it. Again, not a professional hairstylist here at all. Just doing what I think looks okay. And I lied, I am, no, I'm not, okay. No, because it's not gonna fit. I keep forgetting my hair's short. Shorter than it was. Alright, so the back of this, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but I've just twisted it around very, very loosely. The good thing about me doing updos for myself is I do them when I can't really think of anything else to do and I've got like a terrible headache. Because all I use to get my hair up is pins. And the pins mean that I don't have something wrapped around my hair super tight and I don't get a headache. So, this is looking okay. Not my best work. I'm still not happy about these little bits here, so I'm gonna try and fix them up just a little bit more. Usually when I do this, I end up making it look worse, but who knows, maybe this one time it'll work for me. That's better. See, I said I wanted them to be loose, but I changed my mind because I blame my mother for always wanting to have my hair tight and not messy, but all the hairdos these days aren't really not messy. So I just go in with my open pins, my open bobby pins, and I try to keep it so that it'll sit there without any hairspray or anything like that. So this is basically the gist of what you're going to do. Again, I don't know what the back of it looks like. The back of it could look horrible, but I have no way of checking that. This is what happens every single time I try to do my hair nicely. I don't know what the back looks like, so I just hope for the best. But I mean, I can go check the back of it in the mirror later, but from the front, to me, this looks okay. Usually with an updo like this, I would focus more on the earrings that go with the piece rather than have a necklace. I'd wear some nice longer earrings with it, and yeah, I'm terrible at doing hair tutorials, guys. I'm terrible at explaining stuff, but this is what the back of it looks like. I fingers crossed hope that it looks okay. I probably would add a hair accessory into it in most cases, but I'm pretty happy with this. But yeah, so that's a wrap for this video. Thanks heaps for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. I breathed at the wrong time then. Believe in yourself and be you, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!